Mazurka. This piece is in the key of C major. It's in the key of C major because there are no sharps and flats in the key signature, and the home note is C. Now in this piece, the home note is not the very last note of the whole piece, of the whole page. It's actually in bar 8, because the word da capo al fine at the very end means that we have to go back to the beginning and only finish at fine. So fine in bar 8 is the last bar. So you play through the entire piece until the end, so until bar 16, and you go back to bar 1 again and play until bar 8 to finish. So it's 1.5 rounds. Now left hand, like this. Okay, now don't do 1 and 5. Keep the 2 on the D and G, because it's useful to play, continue playing in bar 3. Just add one more skip to the top note. This fingering is good. Keep the 2 on D, stretch. At the F, ta, ta, ah, left hand here, big stretch. Now the bottom note remains the same from bar 9 to 11, so don't lift it up. So only move the top 2 notes. The next bar is just 1 tone down. Fingering is always 1, 2, 5. Now here 1, 3, 1 and 3. Then the same note, but this time the bottom note is D. This is bar 13. 1, 2. Now 3 notes. 2, 3. Just 1 and 2. Now bar 15 is pretty big is a big chord for a lot of students. Now if you can't reach these 3 notes, I recommend using the pedal and do a glissando. Glissando means you play from the bottom, middle, separated, but every time holding it. Now if you can't hold it down, then the pedal will help you. So just maybe hold the top 2. Okay, that's for small hands, but if you can reach, just try to play 3 notes at once. Right hand, first bar, squeeze, there's a squeeze. Why? Because we need to reach A. If you don't move, you need to stretch, and that's not very comfortable, okay? Move. Now hop down to the lower G. You need to turn. Now this little note is called a grace note or a chakatura. Grace note is more of a casual name. What it means is it's an embellishment. So E is the actual note. So da, 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 da. This is the actual melody. The 4 on F is just a quick little decoration, you know. And don't press them together, don't do this. That's clashy and that's not nice. So you want to go 4, 3, but let go the 4. Hold it. Da, 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 da. Okay, so you should be holding longer on the E. Continuing. Squeeze. Turn. Then the sharps coming on the bar 9. Turn. Up. Down. Sorry, D. Then you need to turn again. Squeeze. 3 on the C sharp. This is gap. This is tricky. Turn. There's a gap again. So highly recommend to use all the fingerings written on the book, okay, on the sheet. There are a lot of places where you need to turn or squeeze, like for example bar 10. 4, 3, 1. And also bar 14 is the same. Okay, then there are a couple of places where you need to squeeze in bar, last two bars, 15 and 16. Pinky, squeeze, don't use the forefinger because we're going to use it later. Skip the middle note, let go, turn, then back. Okay, now this time both hands.